You were brave in that holy war. You have done well in the contest of madness. You were brave in that holy war. You have all the honorable wounds of one who has tried to find love where the beautiful bird does not drink. May I speak to you like we are close and locked away together? Once I found a stray kitten, and I used to soak my fingers in warm milk. It came to think I was 5 mothers on one hand. Wayfarer, why not rest your tired body, lean back and close your eyes? Come morning, I will kneel by your side and feed you. I will so gently spread open your mouth and let you taste something of my sacred mind and life. Surely there is something wrong with your ideas of God. Oh, surely there is something wrong with your ideas of God. If you think our beloved would not be so tender. Hafiz. Welcome to the Poetry Oracle podcast. I decided this week to offer another Hafiz poem because, as poems often do, this one came at a perfect time for me to hear. And Hafiz can speak from across the many centuries right into my heart today so often perfectly. And again, I'm only saying what this poem means to me with the current lens I am seeing through in the world. Its meaning can be a myriad of different things to each of us, as seen through your current lens. So please let it feed you as well in your soul. Today, I sit with most everything I think I am stripped away. The profession I thought I was in is now suddenly gone. The social mission groups I was so committed to also, and not by my choice, are gone. Most of my closest friends are either no longer my friends or are far away. My family, mostly gone, or also distant. And even my children, not nearly as close as what I want them to be as their father. My former lovers are no more, and, while a sensual dating man, nobody has been consistently long-term on the pillow next to me for many, many years. In the city I find myself, I am not sure who I have who could take care of me when I am sick or dying, and if I did die, who would know or for how long would it be before I was even discovered? I think about what my legacy is, and if I would be remembered by someone with a smile, a great story, or a deed, or a committed mission that I would be honored for doing. And while I really don't want a literal tombstone, what would be written upon a metaphorical one? While all of these feelings and facts have some sort of truth, what Hafiz's poem reminds me is that first I am uniquely divine, that I have fought well in contests of madness, in holy wars where I have honorable wounds trying to find, receive, and give my imperfect love. I often like to quote the Irish Viking saying, "Is this a private fight or can anybody get involved?" And in the world I have taken on several really tough holy war fights and fought them well. One is fully alive in these kind of holy wars, like the Native Americans say, "Hoka hey, it's a good day to die," for you're fully alive in that kind of battle. And some holy wars I wish to continue to fight now appear to be over for me. I also must not forget the holy wars fought inside of me. And so I stand weary, sword in hand, wounded, and know not what I am to do now. And that frankly scares me more than any battles that I've ever fought. Hafiz so tenderly reminds me and blesses me by saying that I have already succeeded in many battles out in the world and within myself. And I realize that I want recognition from others, whether friends or family, or in my profession, eventually in some eulogy or on my metaphorical tombstone. And that desire and wanting for recognition is really just to know that I am loved or was loved, and that someone else appreciated the love I have given them or wanted to give them. And it is that desire that leaves me feeling lonely, sad, self-critical, and unsure that there is not some blindside wound, a certain scarlet letter that has kept me for so long alone. And this poem finds me now sick, so vulnerable, tired, and wounded. I need carried from the battlefield. I am the stray kitten that is to be found by the five-fingered divinity who invites me to rest this tired warrior body and to somehow figure out how to be cared for by others while also gently loving and caring for myself. And yet something in me believes that I have got to keep fighting, find the next battlefield, that next mission immediately, or I will not be honorable or lovable by others or by myself. And so beautifully, Hafiz, delicately and softly, challenges me that my belief in God, in divinity, is such that I will not be cared for somehow, that it is a harsh world, and that in that belief I also will not give gentle, non-judging care to myself. He suggests that I have to ask for help sometimes out in the world, be a wandering stray kitten, while also asking myself to be so kind and gentle with myself, honoring myself without having to prove anything or fight another battle, while so weary, or maybe ever again. So today I put out a plea that I needed help with my illness, to ask for care. And one of those five fingers immediately responded, a kind, loving brother, warrior, offering his care and support. Another finger, a warrior brother, called me all the way from India, offering me non-judgmental insight and support with wisdom and similar battle-wounded experience to help me in mine. As the tears of thankfulness flowed, I felt within that, in asking for help, that I also gave good care for myself, instead of being ashamed of being ill, weary, and battle-tired, wounded. And so a third finger is actually mine own. And this poem itself is another, the finger of Hafiz. And there is another finger still waiting for me out there that will come in its own time. And that is, my friends, the milk-drenched fingers of the tender divine. A deep bow and blessings to you all.